myself the way I am. There's nothing I need to change. I'll always be the perfect me. There's nothing to rearrange. I'm beautiful and capable of being the best me I can. And I love myself just the way I am. I love you the way you are. There's nothing you need to do. When I feel love inside myself, it's easy to love you. Behind your fears, your rage and tears, I see your shining star. And I love you just the way you are. I love the world the way it is, 'cause I can clearly see that all the things I judge are done by people just like me. So till the birth of peace on earth that only love can bring, I'll help it grow by loving everything. Let's bring it up a little bit. I love myself the way I am, and still I want to grow. But change outside can only come when deep inside I know I'm beautiful and capable of being the best me I can. And I love myself just the way I am. I love myself just the way I am. All right, you guys sound awesome. Small but mighty group. All right, let's stand for the next one. Where There Is Love, from the Baha'i scripture. Where there is love, where there is love, nothing is too much trouble, nothing is too much trouble. Where there is love, where there is love, nothing is too much trouble, nothing is too much trouble. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. Whoa. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. Whoa. Let's take some of that time and love on the people around you. Okay, let's break it down now. Where there is love, where there is love, nothing is too much trouble, nothing is too much trouble. Where there is love, where there is love, nothing is too much trouble, nothing is too much trouble. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. Whoa. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. Whoa. Where there is love, where there is love, nothing is too much trouble, Nothing is too much trouble where there is love. Where there is love. Nothing is too much trouble. Nothing is too much trouble. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. Whoa. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. There is always time, time, time. Whoa.
Good morning, beautiful center. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Capistrano Valley. I am Carla Shiradas, your staff minister. We're so glad you're here today. And as we come to a close of this year, let us pause mindfully, with mindful awareness. Just take a deep pause, honoring what has been lived and the wisdom it has revealed. It is in this teaching we understand that life is always moving forward, completing one expression as it prepares for another. And from this place, with gratitude and openness, let us turn towards the new year, receptive to a greater good that's already folding. And I can't think of a better way to do that for us to celebrate today the music and this message and the beautiful fellowship that we have created together. And if you're here for the very first time this morning, we'd like to welcome you. We're so excited that you're here today. We are a spiritual community that believes that there are many paths to the divine, and whatever path led you here today, we honor it and we welcome you. Thank you for joining us. We're going to begin this morning's service with our opening ceremony, lighting the flames of faith. And we perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples, all faiths, all sentient beings come from one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths as the path of compassion. We light the candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of compliance with the will of God as the highest calling. We light the candle for the universal religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. And as our practitioner, Cheryl Lyman, lights the last candle, let it represent the path that brought you here today. And we will be taking 2 minutes of sacred silence together.
I want you to join me in prayer, as this is what I know, and this is what I can share. And I know this upcoming new year that we will all recognize that God is the infinite peace, and that there is only one life, one power, and one presence. That peace is within us all. And as we come upon this new year, I now claim that our country's needs are met. And they're met with love. And I know that God is going to supply these needs. And I am so grateful for the awareness of the law, and grateful for my knowledge that God is the source of all good. I give thanks and gratitude to our ministers, our practitioners, our volunteers, and our congregation, and that I know our relationship with God is unshakable, it's unbreakable, and this union can never, ever be broken. I release these words into the law, knowing the work has already been done, so I let go, and I let God, and so it is. If you would join me with the global vision. We see a world that works for all, where all life is honored as expressions of the divine, where kinship with all life prospers, where spiritual guidance is valued, peace and harmony and justice for all. And our affirmation for today, I release, I refresh, and I am totally renewed. Thank you. And so it is.
Thank you, Cheryl. It was a beautiful prayer. Guess what? He's back. He's back. Mark Woods, let's give him a loving big hand.
How's everybody? I had the pleasure of doing many shows over the years with the guy that wrote this song. He was in a band called the Youngbloods originally back in the 60s, and he wrote this wonderful song called "Get It Together." And his name was Jesse Colin Young, just one of the finest singers of that era. There was another guy named J.D. Souther. You know, they both had just voices of angels, and a lot of people didn't really ever know their names, but here's one of these great Jesse Colin Young songs, and we hope you like it. You'll probably sing along, I would think. 2, 3, 4. Love is but a song we sing. Fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains rain or make the angel cry. Though the bird is on the way, hey, you will not know why. Here we go. Come on. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother, everybody get it together. Find love on another right now. You can do better than that. Come on. I said, come on, people now. Smile on your brother, everybody get it together. Find love on another right now. Some will come and some may go. You will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunrise fading in the grass. I said, come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get it together. Find love on another ride. I said, come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get it together. Try love on another right now. Come on, Ed. Said, come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. I love on another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. I love on another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen, you hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. You ready? You ready? Make some noise. Come on. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother, everybody get it together. I love on another right now. I said, come on, people now. Smile on your brother, everybody get it together. Another right now. One more time. Come on. Come on. Thank you so much. Give the band a hand, everybody. Jesse Con Young.
All right, let's give him another hand. Mark Woods. Woo! Okay, I am making a mess up here.
Here, let me get that out of your way. I got a whole bunch of stuff.
All righty, so you take what you need. I'm going to use this.
I'll get it out of your way.
Thank you. All righty. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. I am thrilled to have you with us today on this last Sunday of 2025. Whew. What a year it's been. I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you my name in case, because there might be some people who haven't been here before. My name is Reverend Dr. Alice Reid, and I am the spiritual leader here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Capistrano Valley. And we are a beautiful community of like-minded souls. We've come together. We've been coming together since 1957, I think it is. This community's been around for a long time, and I am grateful to be part of it and to be sharing this beautiful philosophy with you. And so, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Yes, Grand Rising. And what an auspicious time of year New Year's is. We have this opportunity to look back and look ahead and be where we're at, all at the same time. And so today, you just as a precursor, you should have received a little packet of things. I'm going to encourage you not to be precocious and move ahead, but to move through this process with me. We're going to be doing a process called the Burning Bowl. It is by far my very favorite ritual that we do. And embedded in the word spiritual is the word ritual. And ritual is this opportunity for us to move consciousness. It allows us to do something in the physical realm so that we can begin to shift our minds and shift our thinking. And so this burning bowl ritual is an opportunity for just that. I love this saying, you've heard me say it before, incomplete endings inhibit new beginnings. And so today we have come together to do this burning bowl ritual so that we can release what it is we don't want to take with us into the new year. We can begin to see what it is that might be in the way of our intentions for 2026. And for me personally, I'm going to be working with a book called The Pivot Year by Brianna Wiest. And I want to read you just a little bit from her introduction. And I have put the name of the book in my blog for this week, so if you go to the website, you can grab it there. It'll also be emailed to you. So she writes, I hope this is the year you change your life. Not in a superficial way, not in the way of moving things around on the surface and wondering why nothing feels much different underneath. Not in a way of conformity, not in the way that aligns you most closely with all the traditional emblems of success, the ones that leave you smiling beside your accomplishments, but feeling so pinched with guilt and regret. She goes on to write, I hope that this is the year that you change your life in only the way you can, with the power only you have. I can't do it for you. The words can't do it for you. They can only encourage and guide you like an old friend, a message from far beyond and deep within. I hope you focus more on what you feel between the lines than what you see on the pages. And she finishes up with this beautiful quote. Actually, it's her words. I hope that this is the year we realize everything every last thing in your life will happen with much more ease if it is in alignment with your soul's true intent. New Year's is an interesting time. There's lots of information about resolutions. You're going to fix this. You're going to change that. You're going to resolve to do something different. But I'm going to invite you to do something more powerful. I'm going to invite you to first step into a place of gratitude. Instead of what it is you want to get rid of, what it is you want to vanish or disappear, I'm going to invite you to think about the things that happened this year that open and lift your heart. When you feel that spaciousness within yourself as you look back on 2025, on the things that really lifted you up. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, understood that life is forever evolving. Everything ebbs and flows. We're always in a place of change. I remember my teacher telling me about his favorite tattoo. It was a fellow who had a tattoo on his forearm, and it said, "Impermanence." It takes a minute, I know. It's a permanent tattoo. Impermanence, get it? Yes. This idea of ebbing and flowing, how things evolve, how things change. Things begin, things end. Things grow, things die away, and then they grow again. This is the natural cycle that we are in this thing called life. And in this natural order of things, we have an opportunity to be conscious, to be intentional, to be selective and discerning. Rumi, that beautiful 15th century poet, wrote, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." For love is always present. Love is always available. That is something that I have to bring myself to over and over again. When I'm in a space where I'm not feeling that sense of love, my first inclination, being a human being brought up in this westernized culture of ours, my first inclination is, who's keeping my love from me? And in my more conscious moments, I can laugh at myself. And I can recognize that the only person standing in the way of anything blessed and good in my life is me. And so as we move through this burning bowl ritual, we have an opportunity to begin to allow something to move in us, allow something to shift in us. What I know about fire, and we will be playing with fire today. What I know about fire is that it's a powerful force, and it can consume and destroy, but it can also create, cleanse, and inspire. And as we look at this idea of the burning bowl, this ritual, it really is an opportunity for us to make space for something new. To really look at what it is that we want to venture out into the new year with. It's an opportunity to release old wounds, negative or unhealthy thought patterns, unfulfilled expectations, forgive ourselves for mistakes or situations, maybe forgive ourselves for holding back. It's an opportunity to let go of anger and old grudges. I was trying to figure out how Mark's song would fit into this talk, but there it is. There it is. We are letting go so we can come together. We are letting go so that we can know our oneness with all life. It's a time to be still and to name what it is we want to release. We're letting go. And when we let go, it opens us to a power and an insight that can only come from within, inspiration that comes from that higher wisdom voice within you. One of the things that I realized in my own process of getting ready to let go of 2025 and begin to step into 2026, one of the things I realized is if I'm really ready to let go of something, then I must be in a place to be willing to bless it as well. And if I'm not ready to bless it, if I haven't found that kernel, sometimes it's just a tiny thread of gratitude for what I'm letting go of. My guess is, at least in my experience, it might come back around. Might need some more time with it. And so that is one of the reasons I asked you to consider all the things that you could be grateful for 2025. I had a lovely list that I put together for myself of 2025 and the things that have happened this year that, while there were things I didn't like and things that were difficult and things that I might have wanted to change, there was still a lot to be grateful for. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our process this morning. Now, we're in a new space. We do this burning bowl every year, but we're in a new space, and it's a little tight up here. And so please be mindful of that as you partake of this ritual. And the materials that you've been given, we're not going to use them all yet. This is when I miss my wireless mic. You have this very tiny piece of paper. This is actually magician's flash paper. When it is touched to the flame, and I'll have Reverend Carla demonstrate for you. When it is touched to the flame, it immediately incinerates. And you don't have to worry about being burned. You don't have to lay it on top of the candle because that might put the candle out. You just touch the corner of it, and if you'll go ahead and demonstrate. And the other thing to notice is Reverend Carla has quite a bit of flowy clothing on. So I want you to be careful of scarves, long jackets, those sort of thing as you come up to the fire. So as you go ahead and place that, and if you observe, it just, nobody gets burned. Wait, if you just bring it up, well, it's magician paper. So it's treated with a chemical. It's treated with a chemical. You can just lift it up and it'll burn. And I want you to be present while it's a little exciting to watch the paper dissolve before you in a flame. I want you to be present with the chemicalization that is happening for what you write down on this paper. And I'm going to take you through a meditation so that you can be really present with what it is you want to let go of as we move through this ritual. The other pieces in the little packet that you received, this is simply a place to write notes. You'll take this home with you. You might put it on your altar, inside your journal. It's just something for you to consider as you move through the new year. Included in your packet is a half sheet. And we're going to do a little process with this. And so I ask you not to write anything on the half sheet just yet. And the envelope is for you to write if you're like me and you just really want to do something while you're waiting, please put your name and address so that we can mail this to you. We're going to mail this, whatever you write on this half sheet, to you next December. And so we'll need you to put in very legible handwriting, your full name and address so that we can mail it to you. Okay, those are the parts of the puzzle and the ritual that we're working with. So consider this. There are never any mistakes in the realm of spirit, that everything is perfect, that you don't have to know the right and perfect thing to put down on your paper. And if you will, I'll invite you to get comfortable in your chairs, as perhaps lower your gaze or close your eyes. And take a few moments to clear the chatter in your mind. And as you go within, take a deep breath. And let that breath just present you in this now moment. Let's do that again, but I want you to take that breath over 4 seconds. So breathing in, counting to 4, and then breathing out, counting to 4. And one more time, breathing in on the count of 4, but this time holding your breath for 4, and then releasing it. Allow your forehead to soften, noticing that space between your eyes. If it's tight, if your brow is furrowed, simply release that and let it go and relax. Notice your shoulders. Are they a little high? Can you drop them and just really relax into your seat? And presencing yourself in this now moment, come back to that idea of what it is you're grateful for this year. There may be just one thing or many things. Allow yourself to really feel the sensations in your body temple and in your heart around this gratitude that you're bringing up. And let it be the platform for this process. Allow the power of gratitude to open your mind and your heart to any message that wants to come through from your higher wisdom self. Now take another breath and go a little deeper. And grounded in the breath in this now moment, as you feel the calmness across your mind and a sense of peace and openness, begin to query, to ask yourself, what is it that is no longer serving you? What parts of your life are causing you discomfort, dis-ease? Is there anything in your past holding you back from what it is you want to experience? This could include behaviors, limiting beliefs or habits. It could include people. But I want to caution you, we don't need to burn people. So instead, consider, what is it about the relationship you want to release? If there's a person that comes to mind. And as you allow yourself to be in the stillness, quieting your mind from any distractions, allow your heart to tell you all the things you might want to release and what it is you no longer want to carry forward into 2026. And when you're ready, you can take your little pencil and start writing on the small piece of paper. You don't need to write everything. Your soul knows what it is that's being released. You know the energy and the intention behind those words. It could be just a single word that represents a burden or a struggle or a negative thought you no longer want. And no one will see this, so be honest with yourself. There's nothing to hide, only freedom to gain. And give yourself just another moment to think about any blessing that this person, this thing, the behavior, the habit may have given you. So you can be truly free of it. And when you're ready, I'm going to invite us to come forward mindfully. I am going to suggest that there is more room on the left side of the sanctuary than the right side. And to come forward and put your paper to the flame, to let it go, to allow the fire to purify it, and to shift something in you through this ritual. And so when you're ready, you can come forward. Let's take another breath. You feel the energy shift in the room a little bit? As we have done all that releasing, we've let go of some things that no longer need to be carried with us as we move into 2026. Yeah. Just might even want to put your hand to your heart and just allow yourself to really be with the spaciousness that you've just created. Yeah. Awesome. Now in this next phase, I'm going to invite you on the little reflection sheet you can look at those questions as you reflect on the year just ending. What served you best? What did not serve you well? What do you want to be different in the new year? And is there anything else you want to invite into the new year ahead? Those are simply writing prompts. You don't have to answer all those questions. You may not need to. You may already be bubbling up with ideas and passion and things that you want to see in 2026. Did I almost say 19? 2026. And so just list those things. Use this as your scrap paper, something you can come back to throughout the year to remind yourself of what it is you want to bring into this space that we've just created. And for those of you who are ready for the letter, on that half sheet, this is where I want you to write down something you want yourself to remember about right now. Maybe it's something you're feeling. Maybe it's something you're reflecting on. Maybe it's a big idea, something you're going to be moving into to remind yourself. Maybe it's an encouragement that in December of next year when we mail this to you, these are words you're writing to your future self. And so take a couple of moments to complete your reflection and then write yourself a note. If you're getting stuck at all, it's the opportunity to take a deep breath and simply ask your higher wisdom self to reveal to you what your future self wants to read. Remember, be reminded of. And if you're watching this at home, you can go ahead and write something down on a piece of paper. Bring it to the office. Mail it to us, and we'll mail it back to you. And all our information can be found on our website, cslcv.org. And we'll be happy to have you participate in this as well. Take just another moment to finish up as I offer this blessing. Knowing with me now that each of us has stepped into the place of the creative process that is moving in as and through all life, knowing the possibility and the potentiality of all things is possible when we let go, when we surrender, and when we simply trust the divine, trust our own authenticity, and step out with courage and faith. So I know as we move through the balance of our morning, through the balance of this day and the balance of this year, I trust that each one is guided, guarded, protected, inspired, released, and that there's wonderful freedom in all of that. As we close the chapter on 2025 and allow ourselves to be available to what's coming forth in 2026, I celebrate with each one of you. I celebrate with each one, knowing the power and the presence of that divine mind, that one love, and the potential for our heart's desire to come forward. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you, everyone. I want to clear away my stuff and invite Mark Wood back up to give us some music. Let's give him a hand. And let's bring the band up as well.
I have a good friend, and we've known each other for quite a long time now, and he is probably one of the most prolific songwriters of the 20th century, and he continues writing great songs today. And I've had the privilege of playing with him and accompanying him with my band and hanging out many times. We've got some writing projects coming up, sung by the great Paul Williams. And I decided today I would just do songs that we all know. Usually I might pull a song of mine out or something maybe a little obscure that will take us down a spiritual path, but this is just easy. Go do it. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it, but I know they're wrong. Wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Well, who said our wishes would be heard and unanswered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what we've done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do you think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connections, the lovers, the dreamers, and me, and all of us under its spell, that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? Well, I've heard them calling my name. Is this sweet songs that they call the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it many times, too many times to ignore it. Something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Can I get one more time? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thank you so much. Give this band a nice round of applause, please. Thank you.
Acknowledge. Ooh. We want to acknowledge our band one more time because they are magnificent, aren't they? And our songbirds, sweet, sweet songbirds, thank you so much. We are so blessed at this center. It is time for our conscious, committed giving, and this is a time where we can just open our hearts and give back to all that we've received today. And I'd like to invite you this morning to not only give your monetary gift, but to also give this gift of your love letter to yourself. Put it in the basket that you just filled out you're releasing. And let's read together our affirmation. My offering is my acceptance of God as the source of my supply, and it symbolizes my faith in the abundant flow of this supply.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. Love. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
As it is given in faith that returns multiplied, uplifting the spiritual community and all who have contributed. We know that prosperity flows freely through every life touched by this offering. With gratitude in our hearts, we release it into the perfect law of increase. And so it is. Thank you, ushers. So we're going to start our invitations with Dr. Alice. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. I asked Carla to let me finish up. I know we're running a little over, and I thank you for your patience with us. We do have a number of announcements. The first one I want to make is is there anyone here for the first time? We'd love to acknowledge you and make you an offer. So if you if you'll raise your hand, wonderful. Mary's going to come by and she's going to give you a Science in My magazine, and if you go and give us your information so that we can reach out to you, we will also give you a cup of Starbucks coffee. You'll get a coupon for that. So I hope you'll... I'll take you out personally. All right. We do have a digital visitor card in the lobby on an iPad. You can enter your information there. There's also a QR code you can use to enter your information, and we will make sure you get that coupon for a Starbucks cup of coffee. And we thank you for getting to know us and letting us get to know you. Conscious Connections will meet today at 12 in the lobby. That is a wonderful opportunity. If there's anything that's come up for you that you want to share with others, this is a great place to process. We are doing something a little different in January. We have game night that is usually on the first Friday, but the first Friday is like January 2nd, I think, January 1st. And so we're going to push game night out a couple weeks. And so just for the month of January, we will have game night on the January 16th, which is actually the third Friday. And so I hope you'll join us for that. It's a great place to come and play games with each other, share some nosh, glass of wine, or a non-alcoholic libation, and just have fun with each other. We do this in the San Juan office, and so if you show up on the first Friday, don't be sad, just come back in 2 weeks. Next Sunday at 12:30, they're back. Tamsin and John are bringing back the sound bath. That'll happen after the service. If you have ever had the experience of a sound bath, it is an amazing practice and a great way to start your new year. We will be asking for love offerings in the $30 to $60 range. This is a professional service, and most of those proceeds go to Tamsin and John for their expertise and their gift of healing that they give with their sound bath. So I hope you'll join us for that and bring a friend. You may want to bring your own yoga mat to lie down on or a blanket for warmth. Either way, it's a wonderful experience. The January-February issues of Science in My magazine are in the lobby. The cost is $12. There's a box. It's right there by the magazines. It is on a, we're asking you to self-service to pay for the magazine. It is a 2-month a magazine. It gives you 2 months worth of daily consciousness, daily practices and readings and affirmations, and there's a lot of wonderful content in it, so check it out. Let's see, and I want you to save this date. Ready? That date's March 4th. And what happens on March 4th? Our very own Reverend Karen Allen will be teaching a class. She'll be doing a 5-week class at the center in San Juan on the 4 agreements. Anybody familiar with that body of work? Anybody need a refresher? I highly recommend it. That'll start on March 4th. You'll want to put that in your calendar now. I believe we're doing that at 6:30, and it'll be at the center. The other date I want you to keep in mind is January 11th. January 11th, we will be celebrating the life of our matriarch, June Dixon. June Dixon passed in November. She was 101 years old. She has been a member of the center since its inception, and so we will be celebrating her life on January 11th, but we won't be doing it here. We'll be doing it at the San Clemente Presbyterian Church at 2 p.m. on January 11th. You'll want to be there. It's going to be pretty amazing. And she was an amazing person, so of course it's going to be a beautiful celebration of her life. Mondays with our regular announcements. These are the regular ones. You can tune out now. No, I'm kidding. Mondays with Mary is our book study. They're studying a really fascinating book right now. That happens online at 11 a.m. on Zoom. Okay. Let me twist my tongue here. No yoga this week. Yoga will resume on January 5th. And Shifting Sands, well, this is exactly how it reads. Shifting Sands is dark on New Year's Day. So that just means there'll be no shifting sands on New Year's Day. And then Coming Home to Support, Coming Home Awakening to Spirit Support Group will meet on Zoom as usual on Friday. Next week we will beginning, I'm getting tongue-tied, it must be time to shut up. Next week is the first Sunday of the month. It's Birthday Sunday. Our amazing Alan Dale will be performing, and I'll be speaking on Divine Mind and Maple Sugar, the thing itself. So I hope you'll join us for this. If you're not on our email list, check it out. How about if I bring those songbirds back up, invite the band to get going, and let's sing our way out.
And as we sing this closing song. Let there be peace, I am a stand for peace. Let there be love, I am a stand for love. Let there be joy, I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. So let there be peace, I am a stand for peace. Let there be love, I am a stand for love. Let there be joy, I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace, I am a stand for peace. Let there be love, I am a stand for love. Let there be joy, I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now.
And know with me, we are indeed refreshed, released, and renewed, and so it is.